Oops. So we've got sine of an angle, we've got cosine of an angle, we've got tangent of an angle. Those are the three basic trig functions. So secant is just the reciprocal of cosine. So we could write it like this. Cosine is the same thing as 1 over secant. Sine is the same thing as 1 over cosecant, and vice versa. You could say cosecant is the same as 1 over sine. So you can always flip them. This is 1 over cotangent. So from that definition, you got cosine. If you know what cosine is, that it's adjacent over hypotenuse, then secant is hypotenuse over the adjacent. It's just the flip. It's the reciprocal. So secant theta is going to be the hypotenuse of this triangle, 25, divided by the adjacent of angle theta. This is the opposite, right? And if this is the hypotenuse, then this is the only other one that's adjacent. So this is 24. So that's it. That's secant theta. It's 25 over 24. So cotangent's the reciprocal of tangent. So if tangent is opposite over adjacent, then cotangent would be adjacent over opposite. So using angle theta as our reference angle here, as the angle we're referring to, I should say, but 12 is what's opposite. This 13 is the hypotenuse, so this must be the adjacent, okay? So always go from your angle to identify the opposite. 12 is the opposite. The hypotenuse is always one across from the right angle, so 5 is the adjacent side. And then we need to divide that by the opposite. The opposite is 12. There we go. That's it. Just simplify your fractions in these questions if they ask you to.